music through. Okay. There we go. That should do. I maybe haven't checked this. So where is that? Do we want that above the comments? Oh. Just so it's trying to recollect all this. So we are streaming. Everything appears to be okay. Mind you, I have squashed the screen right down, so there is that. I flipped the webcam over as well, so it actually matches what I'm seeing. Kind of. I mean, it's very hard to explain, but put it this way, it's better for me on my end. I think this might just be a zoom thing. Is that... So we'll bring the YouTube comments to the top again, maybe? I don't know, like, that doesn't look perfect, but it kind of lines up. There we go. Just thinking I was seeing the music thing resizing and I wasn't really messing with it, or so I didn't perceive. Maybe I was. Right, so we're like a minute, 2 minutes into it and we are ready to go. Just pause that so it doesn't take up all my bandwidth. I've had some real troubles with the Wi-Fi on this machine. I'm now using the built-in Wi-Fi, but I had to use a wireless extender brick plugged into a wall because it just wouldn't go to the router and succeed. I've tried using where is it, this thingy, this USB Wi-Fi. Worked, but very slowly, and it only worked half the time. Now I should be stable, but all I can really do is hope. I've got the stream indicator saying excellent condition. As how I got the comments up, which you should see right below my face on the actual stream. So we'll go and hopefully add some arm. I think I know what to do. I think the arm's going to go behind her back. It looks too narrow. I've been trying to get just the correct angle here and I'm not so sure I've done it. Maybe if I brought that round like so. Nah. You see, that's like not enough curve, and what I had before was maybe too much curve. I'm gonna try this. I can always draw over it if the angles are a little off, but I don't want them to be so far off, you know. That seems more natural, that seems a lot more natural. Also, I have played with the design here a bit. I am aware it's not perfect, but the colour match there and there, it's got some kind of colour match. Now, I know that's still blue. I'm actually thinking maybe if I colour matched that to the top of the top, so to speak, could I get that through? You know what, that actually does look quite good to me. I didn't think it would, but I'm actually quite a fan of that. Although I might want to lighten that up just a little. Like we're talking a few points on here, this RGB thing on the left. We're not talking that much at all. but it does look good to me. Kind of a combination of the lighter skirt colour and the darker colour on the top and the shoes, boots, whatever, and the lighter hair as well. It brings it into a good balanced outfit, I feel. Before she did just have a t-shirt, but I wanted it. I just woke up and I was like, you know what? She does need something a bit more, not elegant, but a bit more just with a bit more design flair than it does have. Because the way it was, I think this is backlight grey, isn't it? Yes, it is. 999. That is the backlight grey for the tablet here. Drawing art tablet, whatever you call it. Although these monitors will show, I don't even know. There it is. This monitor will show the RGB 100. I'm pretty sure we have been playing these same tracks yesterday though, so I'm gonna want to, not yesterday, whenever it was I streamed. So we're gonna want genre. Children's, no, we're not going on children's. R&B and soul. Let's see what there is. Again, I think on some occasion before I've played these songs. Try ambient. That should bring up a few different songs. Sounds a bit sad, but you know, at least it's different. Yeah, now what I'm thinking here, in case you haven't realised already, having the hands going behind the back, not just because I'm lazy, it appears to suit the angle. I understand I may full well have to redo it later, but still. That kind of, it looks okay, but I can just tell. I can tell that it's not quite what it used to be. So we're going to want this to... So suppose there's a hand, okay? I'm not going to keep this here, but suppose there's a hand, it would probably be something like this proportionally. Yeah, vaguely speaking. I know it's not a very good hand, but that's the part you're never going to see. But still, we're going to want to see the overall curve. Get that right, so... Yeah, that's not right at all. I kind of did it, but I want the curve to be a lot gentler, I think. Like, that does work better. But even gentler so. Would that work? Possibly. Don't know about that. It's just getting this exactly correct is a tricky thing. I feel like that arm is too wide, however it does seem to be correctly proportioned. Then we can do basically the same thing here, but you're not really going to see that arm. Especially if I have anything on the front end. Like that's... you're not going to really see the arm beneath all that. You'll see a bit of it, but... that does beg the question, how exactly am I going to do the chest? I don't want it to be too big, but I don't want it to be too small. I tried to get the right kind of proportions on that to make it work. I think I did it, but that is a very simplistic 2D image. That doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's barely above what a primary school child could draw, let's be honest. And this, I'm actually trying to draw a genuine piece of art. And I say that, there's primary school children who could probably draw better than that, let's be honest. I'm thinking I'm going to just have to, I'm going to have to take it as it is. Now we do have that line there, as the body is supposed to be twisted round though. If only slightly. So we have a line there, so this one will be definitely slightly higher on the perspective line. Which may be lower there. Nah, sometimes you just have to go against it. Please, just hold on. You see, it's like the graphics tablet is doing that, and that's affecting my grip of things. It's not doing it now, which helps massively. As I say that, it was grabbing me in a different way. That was also uncomfortable. And I know a bad artist blames his tools, but I am a bad artist. That is my excuse. That I don't have an excuse, right? There. Try and attack the sleeve that doesn't exist. So how about straightening that off? I'm not so sure about it. I need it to go out a bit more, I think. I did lower this shoulder, so if I have to go and raise it up a bit again, it's not an issue. I can't get to liking what I'm doing here, though. Unless... that works. I don't think I need to put an inside line there, because with the clothing and everything, I don't think you'd see the inside of the arm. And aside from that, aside from the overall positive there, there we go. And I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it. Lucy, you're gonna give me a slow death with this difficulty. So the points A and B, it seems. The points A and B are there. Oh dear. Whatever I did there, that tiny detail, it added stuff down here that I didn't want. Now it looks like a boy in a skirt. I did raise these lines up as well, although it looks like I've kind of messed up it. I think I'm going to try and carve out the insides. Yeah, I can see someone taking that out of context. Oh, I had it so good, and then I went and threw it away and said, no, that's not good enough. No. That'll have to do. Carve these legs away from the inner edge of the skirt. There we are. Could do with a bigger eraser. Yep. You know, I don't know how I've done it. I kind of don't even know what I'm doing. But it works. It's just, considering this is just supposed to be a tulip skirt, it doesn't tulip very much. Which, you know, it's like the butt is there, and it's very tight on that, although it should loosen up. It shouldn't be, like, really closed in. It should be a bit like that. It's the best way I could describe it. But I have to kind of have a balance between the top and the bottom. That's also a thing. Right, made a bit of a mistake here, but I think I can correct for that. I think another thing I could actually try and do, the way it's hanging, it's like that, but I think it should be like that, even if she's not really stood at that angle. So that's to say, we'll start round here. Nope, I think we have to start on the top or it's not going to work. There we go. Already I can see that looks a lot more natural in the overall droopiness of it, because it's not like so angled. It's not like I'm trying to draw a parallelogram when I should be drawing a square. Now I'm just rolling random letters for the sake of it. Square. Squareallelogram. Try and carving a finer etched line there, which is probably not working. Help, I'm thinking of GMC vans from the 80s. For no apparent reason. I do know why my mind works this way. I can actually see that needing a lot more work to just sit properly. I think if I do that, yes. Kind of have it flowing in, but it's not quite there even. And then that makes a front look too straight, and I'm going to need to soften out the front line. But again, it's all working to tilting this into the exact correct position. And it is working, I can tell. Piece by piece, it's working. Like, this is what you're going to finally see as well. No, the lines underneath cannot be seen, but as long as it kind of matches the anatomy of the body. It doesn't have to be an exact science. It doesn't matter if it's an exact science. I think that should be 50, not 52. So it looks like this. No. Let's just tidy that up with the eraser, because as it stands, There we are. And I'm still not happy with it. Maybe if I angled the front line up a bit more. Nah, that is just too much up. There we go. My tablet is going mad. I think that was it. Something growled. Yep, it got a Racom pen, but also it has a battery you can take out, which was why I bought it. The pen was just a bonus. But you know, it's a nice thing. I have used it. It's just, I wish I'd gone with a matte screen protector, because the one I've got on there at the moment is a glass and it's really slippery. I think it just got the best screen protector I could find, but unfortunately they did happen to be glass ones. And I'm not taking it off because it's in good condition. Maybe after it's been like 2-3 years, it will be deserving of a new screen protector, but even then, unless I do drop it, it'll probably survive. Recently I have got a matte screen protector on an AMOLED Samsung, and it looks amazing because the glossy screen on that, by taking the gloss out, it just like it flattens off the colours a bit. But it's like, it makes them so much more accurate at the same time, it feels. Ooh, so now this hairdo. Got some ideas of what I can do. So a full body plan, yeah, I just basically whipped Pizza Demon Chan's body off. Not body, hair off, but my hair is all over the place, naturally. It's covering one eye, not the other one. And I can see fine. That's not going to work, is it? I don't know what I'm drawing even, but just trying different things. That actually kind of did work. That was what I was originally going for, but my head said, no, you can't do that. That's just not going to work. Well, apparently it is going to work, stupid head. Serves you right. What do you mean we're going to have a serious discussion about this? I would say you're not going to find me to have a discussion with, if only you weren't attached to me. Okay, now that is ugly. So I don't know. It looks okay. It's a work in progress, obviously. It looks better than what I had before. Finally pulled my sleeve down after, like, trying to sort that area out down there ages ago. Now, we are going to need some eyes. So what have we got? I need to look something up for reference. Oh dear, but where is my mouse? There it is. I found it eventually. Just look up an old anime for reference. Is that the one I was intending to look at? I think it was. So I could go with the bigger eyes. I'm really thinking they would work. But I don't want to go like insane large. I want the eyes to be a bit bigger but not stupid big. The issue is the anime eyes are like that or like that. There's no in between. Oh, and apparently I've done that. I did not remember drawing that at all. So I need to find some eyes. There we go. Apparently I can't press the enter key. Wow, it's been half an hour already of streaming. We are on an excellent connection though. Oh, I did have a viewer. It says I've not got a viewer anymore. Don't know if that's true. Need to find the eyes. Ooh, these ones. That's what I'm gonna do. So finding the way this lines up. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna need a new layer for the eyes because they're gonna just join with that layer if I keep trying. New vector layer. Gonna go 50% transparency. Because this has to be in capitals. Eyes. Yes. Got 3 monitors, so I can manage all of the stuff. Oddly, my graphics tablet is the worst of them all. Yeah. School was a long time ago for me. I still remember it though. But the things I remember often come back to haunt me. It's just the way it is. Yeah. Chat rate is 2. I've got more chat rate than viewers. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I'm so professional, obviously. Maybe I should get more monitors, then that will obviously make me more professional. Oh no, I can't draw whatever this part of the eye is called, I forget. Now it looks like she's asleep. She reminds me of Chizuru from Squid Girl, who goes and just attacks everyone when she feels like it. But like with her eyes closed and always hits them. I do remember media studies, but it's just I managed to make 2 music videos, and then I made another one after school. I made one about what's it? She's Always a Woman, but it was an anti-love song instead of an actual love song like the original. Because everyone seems to write love songs, but I'd never got it. Honestly, I've never felt romance. And you can say it's gonna happen someday, but I've been saying since I was in school, I'm not gonna marry anyone ever. And I've never had a girlfriend in all these years. Oh, that was the one about copying and pasting, but the one I did after that was when I'd left school. That was but she'll bring in the slugs and plant them in the kitchen. I'm trying to think of the lyrics now to my newer one. Like I can remember that one about copying and pasting. I can remember the lyrics for that one. Because of redundancy, I have 4 SSD drives available, And then, if you hear this, that is my optical drive. I also have a card reader, should I feel like putting something on a media card. This is basically the antithesis of an iMac. Oh no! The old Billy Joel CD was going off. Like, I don't want that in the middle of my stream. I don't think it appeared on the monitor, but it was coming up on this one here, like in the middle of the screen. How I've got this, I've mashed bits together. Oh yeah, she can kill with a gun, she can wound with a knife. I was going to actually make a animated music video for that, and that's why I tried to get into drawing, because I wanted to get into the drawing and then ultimately the animation, but I never really got to it that well. Maybe I was trying to do too much at once. I did a decent background. Don't know what's become of it now because I'm poor at managing my data. Got it saved somewhere. There's the whole picture. The eye just looks wrong though. I could try cheating it. You know what? Sure. So if we get the selector box, there's got to be a copy tool. Aha! So that's I's copy. Again, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be showing up. The funny thing is about that song I made, I don't actually see anyone from school now. It was I don't know, just gone our own ways, I guess. There's what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's it. But she'll do something and then grenade your Lexus. It was actually because I wanted a Lexus LS430, so that's where the Lexus came in, basically. I want one of those cars. I still do, but I'm unable to pass my driving test, which sucks. And then getting a job when I live this far out would be a bit difficult. That on top of my epilepsy and the fact I never seem to have any energy for anything. Because I've already had to, like, now I've had a seizure, and then I've had to not drive for a year, because that's how it goes. Took the driving test twice. I think it was a Ford Fiesta though, but well, that's what I'm using as my excuse that failed me. Because or just small cars in general, they're just very touchy. Like the tiny inputs, they're amplified massively. Thing is, automatic, I know they're easier, but it's like there's some cars that are only a manual. And I know it might be hard for some people to believe, but most cars newer than about 20 years old don't interest me in the slightest. Because honestly, I've been looking at what Lexus LS430s, Toyota Land Cruisers, the 100 series. They're ultimately like 90s or very early 2000s cars. They're not modern cars, and a few of them, they might not even come with automatics. A SW20 MR2 being such an example. Yeah, but it's not the case of me wanting a manual. I just don't like them, like the way they are. They're a bit fat and heavy and overall bloated. I just don't like the way newer cars are. I like 90s cars. I guess I'm from the 90s, but I'm stuck in my ways, and I'm an older person, I think, in my head than I really am. Yeah, believe me, I won't be getting something from the last decade. I'm looking way back before then. And I don't know where my eyes have gone. That is something, but I've been trying to do this, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, it's not that older automatics are rubbish though, because the thing is that a slush box isn't bad. It's just lacking in gear ratios. But lacking in gear ratios can sometimes be the problem. And the SW20 MR2, well, that's a car you do not want in an automatic, because just the type of vehicle. And I wouldn't own a 3rd gen or a 1st gen MR2. The 2nd generation is the one to have, in my opinion. It's just, if you see a picture of it, they made them from about 1990 to 2000. They're really nice looking cars, and I've been in one when my uncle had one. It was a lovely thing, really nicely built inside. And I think it actually had a boot in the back and in the front, way before Tesla even thought of doing that. And then the guts of it, they're basically like high-end Corolla engines. Maybe with a turbo slapped on, so they're not actually that complicated. And then my granddad has an old Clio, which I also like. That's the Mark II. And I mean, I just see all these older cars. They're really nice things for what they are. Okay, I see. It's past 9. I guess it's getting late, but I can keep trying to draw Lucy. This is, by the way, the full plan I've got as of yet. These, the Ugg boots were a bane of my existence when I did have to draw them. Yeah, just trying to get them correct. I'm trying to do the perspective and stuff. I'm on the eraser, apparently. Or backlight grey isn't picked up. Yeah. I mean, hey, sometimes you just have to go to bed because it does help rest and recuperate for the next day. Hey, I think I might have got that. At least for now. I mean, this stream will be on my channel and on this playlist, hopefully. Well, if it's not on stream settings, I should be able to set it to add it to the playlist. Nah, I don't know. I can't do it now, but I can do it later on, definitely. So it should add to the past streams playlist, which will make it sit where it needs to be sitting, along with the other streams. Been doing some piano, hoping I can get somewhere. Ooh, I like that. Looks good to me. So, what do we have? Timing-wise, we're on 50 minutes. And I'm not on the eye layer. That's an unforgivable crime. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. This looks like, what's it? Is it like tire pressure monitor warning? Yeah, I've built a tire pressure monitor warning light, not an eye. I need to keep trying. So these kind of go down towards the edges. So if this is... So if I go and make that 100%, where does it sit now? So the guidelines I've added to the face are there, but... it looks like her hair should really go down here a bit more. Move for 70. We're over 75, I'm just thinking. Yeah, those are these. When I wanted one of them so bad, I didn't want to cause her. I was a strange child. So if I go with a slight over one there, well, maybe I need to look at my own hair. I have hair. I didn't used to have this much hair, but now I do. There we are. It's like, you'd think I'd know, wouldn't you? You'd think I'd know how to draw long hair, given the fact that I have long hair. But apparently not. So if she's got her hair flowing over like more than that side though, it would surely imply her head is canted this way, which I want. I thought that said Patrick Potatoes on the song creator name. So it looks like if we curve that, I think that will give me a more realistic kind of ending to the hair. I'm still learning. But actually it does look pretty good, pretty accurate I would say, to how it should be. Now I'm just thinking, I'd want to draw Immortal Man himself, you know, herself, I don't know. She's called Immortal Man, but she isn't a man. It's a complicated and long story as to why she's always on the run, but yeah, that's the main character of the story. No matter how much you beat her down, she will always just get up and keep going. not like she has much choice. That is her lie. Very much like me, I guess you could say, although I can't take a stake to the heart and then just, you know, stand up and walk off. I'm not that strong, but it really plays with the idea of weakness. It's like the Imagine Breaker in a Magical Index. And I think it was also in, what was it called? Whalegun, Scientific Whalegun, which I think was like the spin-off of that. Come on, line up, please, line up. I don't know, I couldn't get this to line up, but I can cheese a system. Fine, that lined up, that totally lined up. Does anyone want to ask any questions? Because if they do, I'll be after them. So, how is that actually going to add up? Because so that mouth is too high. Improv mouth. Not the finalised mouth, but just something to sit there until we're done, you know. Now, anime noses are usually very small. I get that much. And it looks like what we're going to have here is I think we have to go like somewhere, say there. So how am I going to go across this, I wonder, because as I say, this is a basic plan of what I want her to be like. And understandably, there is a lot of complexity going on, but this is even more complex, trying to use the perspective. So if I get rid of the perspective grid, she does look proportioned, as I would expect her to be. She's not bad in that respect. I could use the YouTube clickbait. What do you call it? Yeah, I don't think I have the CPU for this. There we go. Look, totally not just a random clickbait thing with a circle around it. Well, no, actually, if it was a YouTube clickbait, they'd circle something really stupid, like her nose. Like, 101 anime secrets you never knew. Noses are a facial feature. So... do I want this? Oh dear. Do I want this to go around? Like that? No, that's too big. I think this is going to kind of... I'm going to just use the eye layer for this because it's nowhere near the eyes, so it won't matter. But if I have kind of a central spine of sorts... well, a spine is probably not the best way of putting it, but it'll give me a way of adding into it. So that goes down there. Then we can maybe go around. No, okay. I've kept making it worse, yes. I have kept making it worse. I could draw the cyclist. That would be an interesting character to draw. I think if I keep polishing and refining this... I actually had it good and then I messed it up again. But if I keep polishing and refining what I've got here, I should eventually hit upon something that works. You see, it's like this line is very harsh and unforgiving, but this line doesn't exist to be a final line. It just exists to give me... why am I doing that? I'm doing like that on the screen to point at it and stuff, but you can't see my hand. You can only see maybe the mouse pointer. Okay, so looking at this, it looks like maybe... I'm just thinking, I actually do need the perspective on for this. Because it looks like, yeah, slightly more angled than the perspective grid. So going by this, slightly more angled than the perspective grid would be what I'm aiming for. Now that is just off. That's not slightly more angled, that's a lot more angled than the perspective grid. But I think I can get where I'm going from here. Because you see, it is vaguely in line with that perspective line. So, I'm just expecting it to disappear. Yeah, as if it's going to do my work for me. So then we've got full body plan. Got this kind of wavy top. It doesn't go over the shoulders, so how am I going to do this? If that's just a construction line, that is on eyes, so it can be a construction line and not the actual final piece, should I say. I think I should no, I can't set it up quite correctly, that's the issue. Unless... well, that's on the wrong layer completely. You know what, I feel like maybe that's correct, but not correct. If I'm able to stay just below that line, maybe occasionally touching it. Nope, I messed up. Okay, time to just shoot off to a place. So we've got that. Again, I think I get this. So do we want so how does a top go? It goes something like that. We have so much space, but only so much space. So I'm thinking actually might work if we go for, say, this amount. I don't know where my pen was drawing, but it was not where I was pressing, that's for sure. Can add a bit of ripple here to try and give it a bit of life. Feel like if I go and add a bit of a kick there, maybe inwards and then out again, should add that much needed life to it. So just gone silent. How long have we been on for now? Just under an hour and a half, I say. Well, some of that was setting up. Mind you, I was better today than I have been in the past. No, that's not going to work. Maybe I should actually... I'm just thinking, was it Target or Walmart or some other big chain store in America? I'm thinking do like the Walmart special for my other character. As I said, like, she has a complicated backstory and that. Well, I mean, this character has a complicated backstory. She's a telepath, but she can never turn her ability off. It makes it a complete pain, and she had to live with that for 10 years. I think it would drive most insane. But she somehow keeps going. And that's on top of the fact that her family hates her because she's a princess of a nation, but she never agreed with their values. Came up with Princess Lucidia Estima, but that name is taken by a Toyota MPV, so I would likely not get away with it, especially since the family is cruel and relentless. Not exactly what Toyota wants associated with their MPVs, for understandable reasons. So I can do one more thing here. I can just finish deleting these construction lines, and then I think we'll be ready. At least for today. There we go. So if I delete, well not delete, but I get rid of the eye layer for now. Wait, the eye copy is there, but for some reason... Look, I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Because I think I finally realised what's happened. Now as you see, what's going to happen here, it's a bit of an odd outfit, but it's got some style to it, and there is that area is going to need to be painted the same way this top part is. Not painted, coloured. And then I'm going to have like some straps or something that go like that. The other one might end up being hidden by the hair. Overall, the face does look emotionless without the eyes. But, yes, it is a thing that I've created. So I'm going to leave it here, 1 hour 20 or so, and I'll say goodbye